Hello my friends, CJ here. We are kicking off a new hardcore series with the Paladin. I know a few of you have requested that we do a Paladin, so today is the day. We are on our Paladin Markor. He's human, as you can see, and we're going to kick it off. I'm excited for this. We do have another hardcore series that we're doing, which is our Mage. But I thought it would be fun to kind of have two going at the same time. I mean, variety is the spice of life, right?
Hey there.
Alright, a threat within. I hope you strapped your belt on tight, young paladin, because there is work to do here in Northshire. And I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guards are hard-pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He's inside the Abbey behind me. All right, we'll do that. Let's see what else we got. There is Mr. McBride here.
What can I do for you?
Threat within. Ah, good. Another volunteer. We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This, in turn, leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It's a many-fronted battle we wage, Markor. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Alright, Kobold Camp Cleanup. Your first task is one of cleansing Markor. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire. Alright, we need to kill 10 kobolds.
Be careful.
Oh, that's right. There's one that is on the side of the Abbey here. Yep, that's the one.
You need something?
Alright, wolves across the border. I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steaks. Bring me tough wolf meat, and I'll exchange it for something. I'll change it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside. Alright, so we need to bring 8 pieces of the wolf meat to Egan Pelt Skinner.
Safe travel.
Alright. Well, let us start our adventure. I'm gonna seal up. Old school paladins, man. This is where it's at. Just, it's it's gonna be kind of painful leveling. I would say next to the warrior, it's paladin leveling is in the first, in the first levels, and I mean first levels meaning like level 60, almost up to like level 40 or something, can be quite painful because it's a lot of like auto attacking and white damage stuff until we've got our seal that we get a little later, but yeah, it's kind of slow going, but it is fun. I mean, next to the mage, I would say the paladin is probably like my favorite class. They're just a lot of fun. They're so versatile, and I just remember having a ton of fun on my paladin. So this is gonna definitely bring back some memories. All right, we've got the kobolds here. Let's go ahead and buff up. So this causes an additional 1 to 4 holy damage on melee attacks. So, I mean, it is worth, having up on us. Well, I hope you all are having a good day today. I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule to spend it with me. If this is your first time checking out my content, I just want to say welcome. And thank you for deciding to click on today's episode. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, perhaps you would consider liking today's video. That like actually helps out the YouTube, or actually helps out our channel and this video. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this content is worth promoting. And as a content creator, I love it when my videos get out in front of as many people as possible. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider subscribing. We just surpassed our 500 mark, which is awesome. Super excited about that. So we've got a great community here, and we would love to add you to our numbers. And for my existing subscribers, I just want to continue to say thank you. You guys rock. Your support means the absolute world to me, so thank you very much. Alright, we are making headway here on these quests. Yeah, the last video that I posted was of our undead mage. And I gotta tell you, that one, you guys are really enjoying that mage. So that really makes me happy to see that. You guys are, you guys are really enjoying that hardcore series. So, it's awesome because I love the mage so much. So, I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. I just realized that I'm not killing the ones I'm supposed to be killing. So here's the vermin. So we're gonna start doing that. I wasn't paying attention. I just had kobolds stuck in my mind. So yeah, we're gonna, it's all right though. It's XP, right? That's what we need. All right, vermin. There we go. Yeah, I really do like the Paladin a lot. It's, it was, next to the mage, it was my second, was the second class that I played. And, I've just got a lot of fond memories of my Paladin. I didn't actually hit the Paladin hard until, the Burning Crusade. That's when I really decided, like, okay, I'm gonna play this class, and it was, I got really serious on the Paladin when Karazhan came out, and I was with my guild, and it was a lot of fun. The Paladin tanking at the time in TBC, it definitely was reworked. And so it was definitely a bit more, it was more tanky than, being like a prop paladin in Classic. But it was so much fun. I just had a total blast with that paladin. And, I continued on with the paladin even into the Lich King. I still played my mage here and there, but it wasn't as often. I found myself really falling in love with the Paladin, and surprisingly, I was really enjoying melee. I had like I said, I've always been like a caster, right? So I was always kind of in the back of the action. But melee, I really found myself enjoying that. And so yeah, I owe that to the Paladin. It was good stuff, and I think that's probably how I transitioned over also into my warrior in Mists of Pandaria. I think it was just a natural progression, going from the Paladin to the warrior, and I absolutely love my warrior too. Like, I love that class, and I don't play it enough. Obviously, because I'm doing a lot of this classic stuff right now. But, yeah, I really do enjoy my warrior a lot. Alright, let's see. We are done with the kobolds. So now we just need more wolves. We're probably going to be leveling here fairly shortly, I would think. As far as professions go, I'm not sure. Part of me kind of wants to do the alchemy and herbalism again. I think that might be a good, kind of a good set of professions when you're doing hardcore, because you have access to, health pots and mana pots and stuff like that. If any of you, have another suggestion or whatnot, just, let me know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking is probably the best bet. Like I said, I could be wrong, so just let me know. And if you guys are playing hardcore WoW, I would be curious in, what you're doing. I always like to hear that, so maybe leave a comment and let me know what you guys are playing. Like if you've got a very high level, character, that would be interesting. I would love to hear about that. All right. Hey, Markor, I'm getting hungry. Did you get that tough wolf meat? You've been busy. I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things here that you might want. Take your pick. All right. We're going to grab the leather wolf skin. Or wait, let's see. 15 armor. Yeah, we'll grab this one. Okay.
Have a good
one. There we are. Let's open this up. Throw on our... Oh, we do have a shield. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, where was that? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Leather vest. Yeah, that works. We got leather belt. Alright. Leather gloves. We can do that too. Little, little back piece there. A little cloak. Alright, cool. Oh, wait. Let's see. Alright, no, we're good. Let's go sell some stuff really quick.
Well met.
Alright, cool. We get, get rid of that. This. Oh. We are going to do those pants.
For the Alliance.
Those trousers, right? There we go. Kind of looking a little hobo-ish, but, it is what it is.
Go with honor,
That's
friend.
That's the joy of classic WoW. Our outfits are not as coordinated as I'd like. Alright, Brotherhood of the Thieves. Recently a new group of thieves have been hanging around Northshire. They call themselves the Defias Brotherhood and have been seen across the river to the east. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear, and I'll reward you with a weapon. Nice. Alright, we got the two-handed weapon. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
See you around.
Let's see what we got now.
Need help?
Alright, Kobold Camp Cleanup. Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us. And the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. For defeating them, you have my gratitude. Alright. Consecrated letter. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you returned from the kobold camps, Markor. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Brother Samuel, our local paladin trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey. Alright, we need to read the consecrated letter and speak with Brother Samuel.
Light bless you.
And then, let's see, we got another quest. Investigate Echo Ridge. Markor, my scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we thought. A group of kobold workers has camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north. Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 10. Kill them. See if there are more, then report back to me. All right, we need to kill 10 kobold workers.
Go with honor,
and
friend.
come back here. All right, let's see. Our paladin dude, yep, right here.
Greetings.
Alright, consecrated letter. Finally. We meet face to face, brother to brother. I welcome you to Northshire. This will be your home for a short time while you learn the ins and outs of how things are done. But know that Stormwind is not far off, and sooner or later, your path will take you there. But until then, be patient. Knight of the Silver Hand. Finally. Oh, well, that was... Sorry. Alright, consecrated letter. In the meantime, you should know one or two other things. You're a symbol to many here in this land. Act accordingly. The holy light shines within you, and it will be obvious to both your allies and your enemies. Also, as you gain in wisdom and power, you will need to train to learn new abilities. That's where I come in. When you feel you've gained some experience here in Northshire, come back to me and I will teach you what I feel you are ready to learn. Good luck, Paladin.
Light bless
Alright, well, we should have something. Let's see. Alright, Devotion Aura, we've got. We can train that, definitely. And Judgment. Oh, looks like we get Judgment at level 4. Okay. And Blessing of Might. Alright, so level 4 is the next big one, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we need to go to the Echo Ridge. And we also need to check out the Defias Brotherhood. So let us do that. Let's go to Echo Ridge first, because that's an easy one. We just have to kill 10 kobolds. Whereas the Brotherhood of the Thieves, we have to rely on their bandanas to drop. And, you know, drop quests suck because it's random. You never know what's going to happen with those. Alright, cool. So let's do this. Cobalt Worker. You take no candle. I don't want your candle, friend. Actually, not friend. I don't want your candle. You keep it. Alright, we've got the Devotion Aura on. That actually helps with our armor. It increases armor by 55. So, yeah, not bad, man. That definitely helps with, you know, damage mitigation. Yeah, this place definitely brings back memories. I remember being literally my first character was a human mage, and I remember, you know, Northshire, and yeah, it's so cool. Like, World of Warcraft was actually my very first MMO, so you know, I wasn't sure what to expect, and you know, you start off in this amazing world, you know, in this amazing setting, and I instantly fell in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, how amazing can this be? Like, it was so cool. And the fact that, you know, you're also like here with other people was really exciting to me. Like, I had never really experienced that before. It was like, wow, that is so cool that these other players are actual people. And yeah, it was so awesome. But I have such fond memories of this starting zone. And I will say that I think that this is probably one of my favorite starting zones, because it's fairly quick and fast. You know, it's fairly fast when it comes to leveling. Like, you've got everything around you in a fairly contained area, and it's not a lot. I think it's probably one of the better ones. I also really like dwarfs, and the dwarven starting zone is cool, but it's rather large, so you're doing a lot of running around, and that takes up time, right? And so I think the human starting zone is probably the most efficient one, and I like that. Dang, it is. Whatever's going on here today, I hear like thunder going on. I was lying in bed today and I saw some lightning out the window. I told my husband this morning, it's like, yeah, wow, we might be getting some rain over here. Which is weird. I mean, it's Arizona. I mean, we do have our monsoon season, which I think we're kind of getting into. But it's summer weather in Arizona, so unpredictable. Well, not necessarily. It's always hot. But with the monsoon and stuff, you never know when it's going to pop up. But yeah, it's definitely got some thunder rolling outside, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, cool. We just need one more of these workers. Can't wait till we get our judgment. That'll at least be one more spell that we can, you know, that we can use instead of just our auto attack. Alright, we are now going to head over to the Defias Brotherhood. This is our first introduction to the Defias. Because when we get to Westfall, around level 10-ish, that's when we really get kind of the introduction to them, because they've like taken over Westfall, basically. So this will be a good introduction. And, you know, they're obviously in the dead mines. So, just gotta be careful. Just gonna pull them back here. So I think I'm just gonna level as Ret. I typically level as Prot, but I don't know, I think Retribution is, you know, it's going to be a whole lot faster, I think, than Prot. You know, I like Prot because you've got the shield and the one-hander, which, you know, I think is cool, but I don't know. Retribution is efficient, you know, it pumps out the DPS, so I think that's probably the way I'm going to level. You got the big two-hander. Oh, see? Did not see her. Defias Thug. God, I can't wait till we have another spell to use. Alright, cool. Yeah, I hate these drop quests because they're just so random. This whole area too, though, is changed in Cataclysm. That was interesting. Like, they revamped pretty much all of like the starting zones, and I thought it was pretty cool. This one, yeah, the human starting zone definitely has been revamped. It's kind of the same but different. I remember like there's like fires or something you got to put out with like a water, like you've got like a water pack that you put on, I think, or something, and yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. But again, it's fun kind of having the classic, going back to the classic, you know, stuff, and just seeing how it used to be. There's some charm in that, and I think that's why, you know, hardcore has really kind of taken off, right? Like, people just kind of want to, you know, go home, I guess, right, is what it is. And not, actually, maybe it's not even just hardcore, it's just classic WoW in general. You know, I remember when they announced, you know, the servers, and it was awesome. It was so cool to think that, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to, you know, I'm gonna be able to play classic WoW again. I never thought that was going to happen, you know, because like so many people, I've got just amazing memories of this game. And like so many people, you know, Warcraft was my first introduction into a proper MMO. Like, I never played one before. And so, you know, to be able to kind of go back and relive those memories, it's so cool. You know, I mean, you're never going to be able to recreate the first time, right? I mean, you're never going to. But you can definitely get close to it. And that's what it was like. You know, that's exactly what it felt like when I created my, you know, my classic character. And I decided to you know, roll a warrior this time around. And so when I logged into the warrior at, you know, Northshire, it was so cool. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here. And, you know, getting into the dead mines again for the first time. Or not the first time, but, you know, reliving that memory of the dead mines and seeing that giant, you know, pirate ship. I mean, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. It was amazing. And so yeah, that's why I think Classic WoW still, you know, still has its charm, and its you know, like, why it entices so many people still to this day. Because like I said, you know, people have some amazing memories of this game, and they want to just kind of go back to a different time, right? Because that's what I did. That's what I did, and it was just a lot of fun. And so, you know, the classic or the hardcore WoW, it definitely, I think, revitalizes some of that. Because classic WoW's been out now for, was it 2019? Maybe 2018? I can't remember when it actually came out. But, you know, it's definitely has kind of ran its course, right? People have done everything they can in it. So the hardcore challenge really kind of breathes new life into this game. And yeah, it's awesome to be able to take something like that and put a new twist on it, you know? And it's cool too that Blizzard has actually taken notice, right? Because they are now also going to be releasing their hardcore servers later this month. They're coming out in sometime in August. And so I think that's so cool that they're kind of jumping in on it, and they see that, like, this is a legitimate thing and people are really enjoying it. So that'll be fun. And I'm definitely going, you know, we'll see. I mean, I'm on Bloodsail Buccaneers right now, which is kind of the, you know, I guess, unofficial home for, you know, for hardcore. But I'm definitely going to, in the future, I'm going to roll any future characters on, you know, an official Blizzard server. Well, you know what I mean, an official hardcore server, I should say. But I think it's cool that Blizzard is really dedicated to this type of gameplay. All right, let's see. We are... Come on. Pull him back. Just need a few more of these bandanas, then we'll be good. We leveled, right? Yeah, we leveled to 4. So that's cool. We'll be able to grab our judgment. Alright, we need 3 more of these bandanas. But I think it's cool. Like, I mean, we've got our second... You know, we've got now 2 hardcore series going on at the same time. We've got our mage, and now we've got the paladin. And so I think that's kind of cool that we're going to be able to kind of have those 2 rolling. You know, I'm going to do something here settings-wise. Let's see. Global channels. No, just get rid of that, because that is annoying. I don't know what that is. All right. But yeah, I think, I think, like I said, variety is the spice of life. So to have, a second hardcore, series rolling, I think will be cool. Because not everybody, I don't know, maybe not everybody likes the mage, but, there's definitely been people who have expressed some interest in seeing a paladin playthrough. So that is what we're doing. I'm giving the people what they want. Because honestly, I make content for you guys. I don't necessarily make it for me because, I enjoy this game as it is. So, whatever I'm playing, I'm going to enjoy it. But, I'm really here to, I'm really here for you guys. I love creating content for you and, want to make sure you are enjoying it. As I've said before, there's a lot of people out here who are doing the same thing as me. And, some are larger channels, some are smaller channels. But, the thing I always try to do is I try to put, quality above quantity. Some creators, pump out, 3 or 4 videos a day, and that's cool, I guess. But, I'm not saying that they're not quality, because they are. But, I want to make sure that what I'm, providing for you is definitely good. All right, let's see. Have you gathered those bandanas for me yet? Yes, I have. All right. Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind Army appreciates your help. All right, let's choose... We're going to grab this one here, because we're going to stick with the two-handed. All right. Hello there, Paladin. Millie Osworth. You've shown yourself a dependable Paladin, Markor. Dependable. And not afraid to get your hands dirty, eh? I have a friend, Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the Abbey, near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours. All right, we need to speak to Millie.
Safe travels.
Let's grab this quest. Bounty on Garrick Padfoot. Garrick Padfoot, a cutthroat who's plagued our farmers and merchants for weeks, was seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lies east of the Abbey and across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, Markor. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach. All right, kill Garrick Padfoot and bring his head to Deputy Willem at Northshire Abbey. All right, we'll be able to get this layered tunic. Cool.
See you later.
All right, we've got some other quests we have to turn in. And then we're going to hit the Paladin trainer.
Light be with
All right, investigating Echo Ridge. I don't like hearing of all these kobolds in our mine. No good can come of this. Here, take this as payment, and when you're ready, speak to me again. I would like you to go back to the mines one more time. Alright, skirmish at Echo Ridge. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, Markor. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in the mine, the deeper a foothold they gain in Northshire. Alright, I forgot to see what we needed. I think we had to kill 12 of those little vermins. I think we need to go in here. Actually, let's train really quick.
What can I do for you?
Alright. So, Blessing of Might, definitely. Judgment, definitely. Alright, cool. So we got those. Alright.
Good day to you.
Oh, Deputy Willem told you to speak with me. He's a brave man and always willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey, and I'm afraid the problem I have today is beyond him. Perhaps you can help me.
Have a good one.
Alright, a gang of brigands, the Defias, moved into the Northshire vineyards where I was harvesting. I reported it to Northshire guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things, but I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away these thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into a bucket, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates, save my harvest. All right, we need to bring 8 of Millie's
See you later.
grape crates to her. So we'll do that next time. So we've got 3 quests to do next time, which we'll be able to knock it out fast. I mean, as you can see, we're already level 4, almost level 5. So, as I said, like, you know, this Northshire Valley, Northshire Abbey starting zone is really efficient when it comes to leveling. So that's why I like it, actually. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we've got Blessing of Might, which, for right now, we're just gonna throw some blessings over here. And then our Judgment will get tossed here. And, yeah, I think that is going to do it. Well, this was our first video of our Paladin today, Markhor. Expect to see more of him. Hopefully we can go a long way with this guy. I just noticed these are little skulls. Sorry. They kind of look like pumpkins from here. I thought they were jack-o'-lanterns. But no, they're skulls. But anyways, I think today was a good introduction to our new Paladin. And I hope you guys will, enjoy the series and continue with it. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for today. As always, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. If you enjoyed today's episode and you'd like more content from yours truly, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll see you in Azeroth.